Hello, I'm Akatini.
I'm Ray.
And this is Cat Quest 2. We're going to be doing a co-op any percent speedrun on the 1.5 and up patch category for this game. The patch specifically is 1.7.6. It's the final version of the game that was released. This is an RPG with cats in it and lots of puns. We're recording this speedrun for submission purposes to speedrun marathons and events and that sort of thing. And we're going to go ahead and get going. So we're going to start with co-op in a new game. Overwrite this one. And we will get started in, let me make sure this works. Yes. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. So I like to say that Cat Quest is the Galaxy Quest of RPGs, in that Galaxy Quest is maybe the best Star Trek movie ever made, despite just being a satirization of the whole Star Trek genre, because it is a genre in its own. Cat Quest is really just a satirization of RPGs, but it's a fantastic RPG. It hits all the tropes. It's got a lot of really good stuff in it. There's so much lore. The gameplay is excellent. Oh, right. The gameplay is really good. The story's really good. The music is really good. It's a really great game, and I really enjoy playing it. And it makes for a really fun speedrun.
So already, there's a cat and a dog. I am the dog. And we have been awoken with no memory of how we got there by a little blue friend who is definitely not Navi. Their name is Kiri. So, obviously not Navi. And Kiri said, hey, your thrones have been usurped, and it's time to go get them back. And so that's what we're going to go do with no knowledge of why. And as you've seen already, a lot of the gameplay here is actually not fighting, because we can open treasure chests and interact with story markers as long as no one is aggroed to us. You don't have to kill them to unaggro them, you just have to move far enough away.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that here in just a minute. Yeah, so like Ray was saying, there's a lot of combat, but there's a lot of combat you can avoid just by staying far enough away from the enemies. So what we're going to do right now, Ray is going to go find a rest marker to save the game. I, on the other hand, am on my way to...
There you go, you're good.
Here, the Forsaken Cave. This is a late game, maybe even post-game area. It's level 99. We are not level 99. But we're going to get some really good equipment while we're here that we'll be able to wear for most of the run. And what I'm doing here is I'm just baiting these enemies away from the chests that I want to open so that I can then roll away real quickly and be far enough away from the enemies to open up the chests.
So we got money from the first box. That box was an armor. We're going to open one more box over here.
But it's very important that I do not let any of these enemies touch me.
I've got them too, sorry.
It's okay.
Get away now. Cool.
Cool.
So this was another armor.
Okay.
It's possible to get a crown and then we both have a piece of armor, but instead it'll just be Octini has a couple. And that works just as well.
So now we have really late game stuff. And that's kind of really all the grinding we do. And like Ray said, we hope to get 2 different kinds of armor, but item pickups are random in this game.
From within a pool.
Yeah. So we can get an armor or a helm, or both. And we want both, because when you get 2 copies of the same item, you don't actually get 2 copies of it. You get
Nice.
You get a leveled up version of what you already have. So now I have really good armor, but Ray has none.
Yeah, so I have to be super careful.
Yeah. She'll get some later, though. It'll be fine. Kill this dude. And now we're getting an axe that Ray... This is a guaranteed drop, so I know what we're getting here. The Ranger Axe. And there are 3 Ranger items. And what they do is they make you faster. They make your roll speed faster. You want to go a little farther south, yeah. So Ray, you're going to see, is going to start leaving me in the dust when she rolls around.
There are some things where we both have to be there to interact, so it doesn't help, but there are some things where we don't, and so it is faster for sure.
And later we're gonna hope that we find a second ranger item. There are 3 total, and we're guaranteed that axe, but the other 2 are kind of a toss-up.
Okay, so plot-wise, we are doing some plot stuff right now.
Oh, yes.
Kiri said, hey, this is where Kit Kat used to live. Kit Kat left a note on the door that said, hey, I'm gone out. And then as we ran this way, we heard someone say, help me, y'all.
Help me, y'all.
But we came in the cave and Kit's just like, look, I'm too lazy to go get that ore. Would you just go get it for me, please? Which is just the most Kit thing I've ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm. I love Kit Kat. Kit Kat is maybe my favorite character in this game. Sorry.
Rude. We don't need the chest?
Yes, we do need the ore.
I do want this money.
Excuse me.
We're gonna use some money to level things up later, so
yeah, we want to collect a lot of money, and the little gold things are gold, obviously. The little blue things are experience, so that's how you level up. You just collect those, and we do need to be a pretty decent level, so we'll collect most of the experience that drops. It's not usually important to collect all of it, but you do want to get most of it when you can.
All right. Now there's a mage here. Mysteriously. So we're gonna go over to the headquarters. Not the headquarters.
Stretching the puns pretty thin, in my opinion.
You may have noticed Capital Lake behind us.
And if you look closely, the island of the headquarters
It's a paw.
looks like a little cat paw.
Obviously.
It's very cute. The little mini islands here on the outskirts are the little toe beans.
All right, the mages are excited that we're here because they know that we're royalty. We're gonna upgrade our fire magic. It sets your enemies on fire.
That is the description for the spell. Sets your enemies on fire. Which is accurate.
Can't fault them for accuracy, absolutely. All right, so the king, who is not a good person, has sent some people this way to kind of fight the mages, and we're gonna go protect them. The enemies are gonna send out Mr. Rocky.
And Mr. Rocky, as they tell us, is allergic to magic.
Don't let us hear that. It's too late. We already heard you, my friends. Boop.
So he's gone.
Mr. Rocky, no! And so are they.
So, that's that section done.
Yep. Okay. Kiri thinks we're ready to fight Lioner, the king.
Kiri's wrong.
Kiri's wrong.
But we'll go try.
Spoilers.
Let me out.
So we're gonna go to the cat's patrol right meow.
And you see why being able to roll quickly is important, because there are some long walks or rolls.
Okay, so there's Lioner with his little flunkies, Jester A and Jester B. We've just heard them say something about perpirations, so we're gonna follow them. This is a situation where we do need to talk to Kiri, but then we don't need to both be at the end point of this little journey.
Yeah, so Ray's not going to wait for me, because most of the time where you're going through doors or into, other areas, only one person needs to actually do that. So that does save some time when we do it that
So
way.
we thought we were going to catch Lioner, but turns out it was a trap all along.
Yep.
So now we have to fight them. We're going to get rid of the jesters pretty fast, and then Lioner, turns out we can't hit him.
Yeah, I am going to keep attacking Lioner, but only because I want to refill my mana. And that is how you refill your mana. There are no ethers or anything like that in this game, but you regain mana by performing attacks. And we're just in like a timed cutscene right now. So I had nothing better to do than attack Lioner, not do any damage, but get all my mana back.
So they've just left us stranded on this island. Cats hate water, so we have no way across the water, obviously.
Except for this very convenient underground path.
Yeah.
But at the end of the path is the Persecutor.
Prove ourselves worthy, sure. Right now he is... Come on, buddy. There he is. Now we can attack him.
Yeah, most of these like big stone enemies, we'll fight a few of them, are resistant and sometimes completely invulnerable to physical attacks. So you have to really rely on your magic there.
And anytime you level up, you get fully healed and your MP restored.
Same for Cave Grotto.
Yep.
Same for the end of quests. So it's convenient that most boss fights happen at the end of a quest. So as long as you make it through the boss fight, you don't have to worry about healing yourself. The game will usually heal you.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go into another little cave here. As soon as that.
As soon as the little
done.
tune stops playing.
And we're gonna get a spell. This is a safety, but it's gonna give us a little bit of extra armor, defense.
Here, go ahead and put it on now.
And back to the cat's
Back to
hole.
Kiri. Are we a little too close? We might be. Let's roll away.
Leave us alone.
So yeah, we can't talk to Kiri if there are enemies aggroed on us. So sometimes it's a little faster to kill them. Sometimes it's faster to try and run away and then come back.
Okay, in terms of plot, what's going on right now is we couldn't hurt Lioner. We're pretty sure that's because what we need to hurt Lioner is called the King's Blade, which is a magical weapon of lore.
That was forged by Kit Kat.
Back in the day. And so we've now asked Kit if she would maybe possibly think about making us a King's Blade again. And she's like, well, let's see if you can prove yourselves.
Right.
I don't know about that. So she's gonna go on a little trip with us.
Here's a little fun, deep piece of lore.
Dead, by the way.
Oh, cool. Little deep lore about the game. Kit Kat is immortal. That
I
has
was
been...
gonna say that at the end of this scene.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry.
So we're at Cat Face Outlook.
Again, it looks like a cat face.
Pretty fab. We're gonna fight Kit Kat. Because Kit basically says, if you can defeat me, then I'll believe that you are a royalty. And this is what I was gonna say, because obviously, you know, you hear that and you're like, yeah, because that's the only way someone could defeat you. But it turns out...
It might actually be true.
It might actually be true, because according to the devs, Kit Kat is immortal, so... You know, who am I to tell her she's wrong? I'm almost dead, but that's fine. Both because this is not actually a super hard fight,
Yeah,
and because
pretty easy.
Because if one of you dies in battle, the other one can just bring you back. So as long as one of you is fine, it adds, you know, a little bit of extra difficulty sometimes, but it's not like a game ender.
Yeah, the super risky, fast combat strats are not always the best way we have found. Because if you game over in a fight, you lose a lot of time. Whereas if you take the fight a little bit more slowly and carefully, even if one of your party members does go down, you can res them in the middle of the fight. So that's nice.
Okay. We're gonna do King Leonardo's trial. King Leonardo is one of the original kings.
So what we're after right now is shards of the King's Blade so that it can be reforged.
Because we beat Kit, so now she believes that we deserve it.
Yeah, speaking of tropes, this is a blade that was broken and must be reforged.
If you pay really close attention, you can sometimes see us just going the wrong way. It's because it's really easy to be watching the wrong character on the screen.
It really is. I can't pay attention to the character model. I have to pay attention to the P1 and P2 above our heads.
It's rough.
Rough.
It's rough. Yeah, I'm
Seriously,
the
the puns. The
I'm
puns
the dog.
are...
What did you want me to do?
The puns are perfect. I love the puns. So, like here, because this enemy is weak to not fire magic, and that's the magic I have equipped, I'm just gonna kind of stay back and snipe him since I have a ranged weapon. And that's not as fast as it would be if I just stayed super close. But it's a lot faster than dying.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
That's my bad.
So I'm just go, oh, no.
Yeah, the problem with using magic is that you have to get in really close. And then you get hit. Yo, I'm up. Okay.
And this guy won't make it much longer. Because Ray has ice and he's very vulnerable to ice. There we go. All that XP.
Okay, now we have a shard. And we have unlocked the royal art of power rolling. Which means that now when we roll through things, it hurts them.
Yes, it does. You can see Jester A and B spying on us to report back to Lioner of our activities. It's a really good evil laugh.
All right.
All right, I'm going to hang back because Ray's so much faster than me. There's an enemy there that's really easy to aggro, but she can get past him quick enough that she's still able to get into the cave. If I would have followed her over there, we probably wouldn't have been able to get in the cave.
We just have to clear this place out.
Yep. Just kill everybody here. These rams are...
I am almost dead. Again. Dude, not having armor.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a run ender, but if you're really grinding...
Ray has no defense right now.
If you're really grinding for a PB, it's sometimes worth resetting, honestly.
And I have really good defense.
Yeah.
Because we got that doubled up armor. And... Hey, range rest. Do you want to switch?
Not really. Do you?
Not really. Equip it, though.
Okay.
I think it stacks.
Yeah, I think so.
And hang on, do we have the katana yet? Yes, I'm gonna equip the katana. Yeah, now you're super fast. We're still going north. So we're gonna go to a King's Marker. This is the fast travel mechanic in the game.
You have to unlock the locations, but once you've gone in them once, they're available for next time.
Yep. And you can travel between different King's Markers.
Alrighty, we have the King Shard. Let's show it to Kit. Kit's real excited. A meowsing, she says. Yeah.
So in that last cave, we picked up another random drop in armor. That's why we kind of had That's why we kind of had a discussion as to who should equip it and whether it should be equipped, because we don't know what we're going to get there. We got another piece of the Ranger set, which increases your roll speed. So I could have equipped it and then been as fast as Ray. We both would have been boosted a little bit, but then I wouldn't have had any armor. Well, I would have had low defense. Or Ray could equip it, become even faster, and had a little bit of defense as opposed to none. So we went ahead and did it with Ray, because it's also faster for me not to have to unequip all my stuff. Yeah. There's a healing option here, which is good when you're low on health. Because there is a little mini boss fight. We have another Lioner fight coming up. Now, Lioner is still invulnerable.
But the Jesters are not.
But the Jesters are not.
So Kit just walked us from basically the cat continent over to the dog continent, which I argue should have...
Dog-continent.
Yes. The cat continent is silly. It should just be the cat-tenant, which means... equally, it should be the dog-tenant.
It should not be the dog-tenant.
And I'm very sorry, but I'm right.
We are of different minds about this.
I'm sorry that I'm right, because it's horrible.
So, what we're doing right now is we're trying to bait the Jesters down towards the bottom. Oh, I got lost who I was. I was watching Ray.
I did too at the same time.
We're trying to bait the Jesters down to the bottom while killing them. Hey, perfect. Because Kit is going to trap Lioner. So we want to end the fight kind of down here, if at all possible. Mm-hmm. And mission accomplished.
You insolent fools.
And now we run away.
Let's see how fast I am now.
You're so fast.
Let me out!
Let me out!
All right, now we are in the dog tenant.
Please, if anybody can come up with something better, please.
No, it's the dog.
Please come up with something better. Dog tenant is pretty thin on the ground. But you know what? So is when we went to the Arcane Mages, the Head Potters.
Yeah.
That's pretty thin, too.
Is dog tenant any worse than that?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, I'm so fast.
You are so fast.
Lordy. So Kit brought us over here because Kit said, look, I can't do it alone. I used to be friends with Hato Doggo.
Mm-hmm. Who helped to forge
we've had a falling out, but look, you gotta go talk to him. His name is Hato Doggo.
And if you look closely, you can see that like his logo, his insignia on the side of his house/shop is a hot dog bun with a katana in it. It's
incredible. See it? Look at it. Bask in the glory.
Graphic design is his passion.
It's incredible.
But he also, just like Kit Kat had a sign on her door that said, "Be back later," he has a sign on his door that says, "Be back later," and no one knows where he is. So we're trying to track him down. The guards won't let us through the gates because we have a cat with us, and this is the dog tenant.
Thank you.
So we're gonna bribe the guards.
Leave me alone.
Come on.
No,
Come here.
I
know.
had it.
Go, 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 go.
Whoa.
You're a yeah.
No, I was stuck. It wouldn't let me back through. I knew where it was.
We're gonna bribe the guards using dog biscuits, and we found a guy who has dog biscuits, but he left them behind in this cave. So we gotta go get him. And killing these dudes is usually quicker than trying to bait them out of the way.
Yeah, they don't really line up well. Later, we'll get a spell that makes it easier to keep enemies where we want them.
Oh, you're still alive. There we go.
But we don't have that
So
yet,
there's a
obviously.
fire staff, which we're just going to keep in our back pocket for a while. And there's the dog bone. Oh, I guess, I'm sorry, yeah, he didn't leave dog biscuits behind in the cave. He left his dog bone behind in the cave. And we can either buy the dog biscuits for 1 million gold, or we can go get his dog bone back for him. Needless to say, we got the dog bone.
Yeah. So we're going to take these biscuits and bribe some guards.
This is why you should never pay your security minimum wage.
It's true.
I mean, let's be real. This is totally like an authoritarian regime. They're not getting paid at all.
That's true. Alrighty, Kiri
So-
says let's go find Hato.
So we met Lioner already, the king in charge of the dog tenants.
You're welcome.
The king in charge of the dog tenant is Wolfen. And Lioner and Wolfen have historically like worked together to conquer the land. But now they are working against each other, and both of them are separately preparing like a full-scale invasion
Of the other
continent. Because they want to take over and rule everything, not just half. And, you know, oftentimes, you know, as far as we're concerned, the enemy of our enemy is our friend. But in this game, no, the enemy of our enemy is also our enemy, and we're just going to beat them both up.
We just had to fight some soldiers because they knew who we were. That guy just said Hato went that way, and if you go fast, you might be in time to save him.
But just like Kit Kat, Hato Doggo doesn't need no one to save him.
It's true.
Was that a triple negative?
He recognized us and then said, wait, but you're not the same. Which is an odd thing to say to someone you've never met before.
Or has he?
Oh.
All will be revealed. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god. Can we just watch Sekai's, please?
So, Hato similarly goes down without too much of a fight.
You say, as I am
Almost dead.
Look, I'm just saying, I need better armor. Having no armor is hard, okay?
I think he's hurt himself.
How?
He's a little tornado attack.
Incredible.
Alright, there we go. Pardon my coughs, I've been fighting a cold the last week. So, Hato, because we defeated him in battle, is willing to work with us. You are so fast.
I'm so fast.
So now we're gonna go meet with him in his house.
Once again, you get to see that beautiful katana in a hot dog bun. I
It's
mean,
so
just
good. It's so good.
incredible. Okay, he wants us to go somewhere. We're gonna ignore him for a minute.
Instead, we're gonna go way out of the way. Oh, you're gonna beat me there by so many minutes.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go slow. If I just run ahead here,
Yeah.
then I eventually can't see where I'm going, and then I run into enemies.
This
It's
is one of the
bad.
this is one of the longer trips that we're gonna take.
But like, I already almost can't see where I am.
Yep.
So.
So we're going all the way to the Tomb of the Follower. And it's a very, very long way away.
It's down here-ish.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Oh, leave me alone. This dude's the worst.
Got it. Good job.
Okay.
And here we're going to pick up my favorite spell called Graviruff. And this will make it a lot easier to bait enemies out of the way.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I haven't put on.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Oh, wait, no. This one goes there. This one goes there. Got
Cool.
it.
You're stuck.
Yep.
Yep. So Graviruff is like a gravity spell, as you may have guessed. Now we're going south. This way, south, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Graveruff lets us put down like a gravity portal, and it sucks enemies in. I am going to wait right here for Ray to collect this key, and I might beat her back up to the exit, but maybe not, because she is real fast. Okay.
So fast today. So we just got a key, and we're not going to use it quite yet. We're going to unlock first another of these fast travel locations.
We're not going to use it yet. We're just going to unlock it.
We're going to walk in,
Whoop, whoop.
and rock right back out. And then we're going to use this key in this little tiny hidden cave right here.
Love hidden caves. Oops. And now we're going to use Graveruff. You'll get to see kind of how it works.
We cannot fight this guy.
No, he would kick our butts. Oh, sorry.
Ta-da!
Yeah, and we need that gold.
And now it's going to load us where the last time it saved us was, I guess? So all the way back in Dogetown, which is close to where we were seeing Hato earlier. So this way we'll get to that cave that he told us to go to a lot faster.
Yes. Yeah, now we're finally kind of back on track.
Oh,
I always go the wrong way.
That cave is an awful one. We weren't supposed to be able to get here. There is a blockade. You need to upgrade your katana.
Yeah, so I'm going to make my katana real strong, because we just picked up a whole bunch of gold.
So there's a blockade keeping us from here, so we had to go through that little tiny secret back cave instead to get here. But get here we did. I should save.
Oh yeah, not bad idea.
We're going to do a big boss fight here. We're going to get another piece of King Shard.
But first we got to get through King Wolfhauser's trial.
Oh wait, Wolfhauser's trial is already done.
Yep, you see Wolfen is already here. That's okay, we can beat him up. Yeah, curiously, we can hurt Wolfen, even though we couldn't hurt Lioner earlier. Is there a reason for that? I don't know.
That would require me to actually read all of the lore and all of the text.
There is
so
a surprise
much.
for a game that is 95% cat puns.
Yeah.
There is a surprising amount of lore.
We haven't even touched half of it, y'all, yet. It's so much. All right, that unlocked that one.
Yep.
We're gonna backtrack just a little bit. What?
I'm pretty much out of mana, but the next thing I have to kill, I pretty much need to use spells on. I was trying to think, can I recover some mana?
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of stay here. Octane's gonna roll all the way around and get far enough away from that first one, and definitely kill this second one. There we go.
And then I'm just gonna stay here where
and
these enemies underneath me are not aggroed, so Ray can get us out, because it only takes one person to go through that little portal.
Yep.
And now we get to fight Wolfen.
Yeah, meet King Wolfen.
I love Wolfen's weapon. One of the cool things after you beat the game,
I've made a speaky.
Thank you. After you beat the game, you can get a lot of different kinds of armors and weapons and stuff, including the armors and weapons that Wolfen and Lioner use. And Wolfen's weapon is so cool.
It shoots out like 4 little attacks at the same time. It's super neat.
I feel so bad for this soldier.
Lord Wolfen sent me with this message. Rah-ha-ha. Don't rough me up.
Please don't rough me up. But then we roll over him.
I didn't. I rolled around him.
Around?
Because I'm a moral person.
Our rolls do damage. So we just roll over him, and I'm going to choose to believe that we're living in the Pokemon world.
It's awful.
Where that didn't kill him, it just made him faint, right?
Alright, so Wolfen just told us we're surrounded, but Hato appears out of nowhere and teleports us away, which apparently...
he can do.
You can do? I don't...
He's Hato. He can do whatever he wants. Look how cool he is. He's got like an eye patch and everything. He's so cool.
Okay, so we are... Yeah, we gotta go to Kiri.
Can't talk to Kiri until the quest music finishes.
And then
playing.
we're gonna talk to Hato again. Just to say, hey dude, what's up? He says Wolfen's K9.
It's like an
are
elite
hunting
group.
for us. Here they are. Here's one of them at least.
And so much for being an elite group.
Uh-huh.
But they have a blockade.
Yeah, we want to go to the dog patrol. That's not what it's called, but the dog cat patrol, right? But we can't get there the way we are supposed to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't that look like an awfully familiar route? Didn't we already go over there?
Did we maybe unlock a King's Marker that would allow us to fast travel?
Imagine that.
Why would we have done that? It's almost like we knew it was coming and we played the game before. You are going to get there so fast. So we're going to go straight ahead to this King's Marker that you won't be able to go into yet because I'm aggroed. I should have just waited. And now we're going to this one here.
Yep. And now we're around the blockade.
Yep.
Cool.
And we're going to the Throne of Lupus, which is like the cat piddle, but the dog version.
They couldn't come up with a cool word like dog patrol.
Yes.
Yeah,
and Ray is going to go all the way up. I'm going to wait behind, because there is an enemy there that can aggro really easily.
Wait, this isn't the inside of a building?
It's the 0th dimension.
No, just 0. It's
zero.
The zero dimension.
0 dimension. I prefer it.
Which, man, y'all, there is so much lore in these games.
So much
I'm
lore.
so sorry. If you've ever played Cat Quest 1, then you know about the 0 dimension, where beefied. I have a spell that can make us stronger.
And Ray likes to say
it makes us beefy. So basically, here's the background of the lore while we fight this fight. There are these things called the Old Masters, and the Old Masters
We're just human.
were the humans.
Where is he? Let's go get him.
And we used to, the cats lived with the humans, and the humans took care of the cats, because that's literally what humans do, IRL. And then one day some dragons showed up, which is weird. And the dragons taught the humans some magic, and the humans said, in return, we'll protect you if you ever need help again. And the dragons disappeared back to their own dimension. And then they came back several years later, and they needed help. And did humans actually help them?
No.
Which, instead, we fought them.
That tracks for humans,
yeah.
Let's be honest.
So what we did by fighting them was this one human named Aelius, thank you. Aelius created some cats infused with dragon's blood. They were called the Dragon Blood. And those cats could fight dragons. And that's how we fought them. Then the other humans were like, look, Aelius, these cats are too strong. We have to lock them away somewhere into the 0 dimension. Doesn't even tell us what the 0 dimension is now. And Aelius loves his cats too much, and so he won't lock them away. And so instead, the humans lock Aelius away. And at the end of Cat Quest 1, spoilers,
Aelius escapes.
We sort of accidentally let Aelius out.
Yes.
So that's super cool. So that's what we were just seeing. It turns out that Wolfen is working with Aelius. Which is just a whole thing. All right.
For all intents and purposes here, you can just think of Aelius as God.
Yeah.
Because again, we're hitting all of the RPG tropes. All right, do I have enough?
No.
I probably don't have enough, but I can get enough.
We're waiting for Octini to be able to grab her off these dudes.
Oh, but I'm down.
Oh, no. There's just so many of them. Yeah, dude.
Bummer. Okay, we game over. That's okay.
How far back?
It does happen. It should just take us back to, but we're gonna have to talk to Kiri again.
Yeah, we have to talk to him again. It basically saves at the beginning of every quest, but then you have to start the quest over, which is kind of annoying.
Anyway, so that was the Pern Cave, because we're back in Catland now.
Although, as many of my fellow 90s young people may remember, I don't think of Pern. I think of Dragons of...
Dragons of Pern.
Obviously.
Yep.
We're gonna go fight some Thread. Different. That's a different IP entirely. I'm so sorry.
Now the good news here is now I have all my mana back, so I can just stick all those dudes in a little gravity well.
Okay, so we had a shard that said, this is where the final shard is. Turns out it's not here. It's just another map. Which is not super cool.
Now we got plenty of health, so we're going to go ahead and roll through this forest. The Purning Forest hurts us as we go through it, which is a bummer. You can go around the Purning Forest, it just takes some extra time. So we do that sometimes if we're really low on health, leaving that area.
I'm so far ahead, I can't even see where I'm going.
Ahead. It's okay, we both have to be there. I'm gonna go talk to Kit Kat at the coast.
Okay, so we are supposed to go get this last final shard all the way west. Turns out we can't get over there because remember how earlier I said cats don't like water?
Which is true.
It's true. Kiri says, it's too bad you don't know how to walk on water. To which I say,
Do we just live in a society with no boats?
Just build a raft, my dudes. Oh my gosh.
It's either stick to the land you're on or learn how to walk on water. There is no in between.
So rather than build a raft, we're literally going to learn how to walk on water.
As you do.
So we're going to talk to the governor. The governor is the keeper of this knowledge, and he says, you know, I kind of look, the lighthouse is really messy. But thanks to this lady named Muri Kondo, I have been kind of putting some things in order lately.
Muri Kondo.
Yes,
I
her
love
name is Muri Kondo.
So much. Oh, you're not dead yet.
No. So he kind of knows where most of the papers are, but we are going to kind of go find a few for him. Muri Kondo.
That might be my favorite pun in the entire game. Is
Really?
Muri Kondo. Yeah. It is an S tier pun. All right, now back to the governor, who for some reason did not stay put, all the way over here. And he's going to give us some armor that I'm going to hope is helpful. Come on, give me a ranger hat. Give me a ranger hat. Yeah! Okay,
Nice.
cool. Now I can be fast. I still won't be as fast as Ray, but I'll be a little bit fast. For a little while. We're actually going to change armors again before too long.
Alrighty. He said, I'm still missing the final page, but you know what? I believe that you are worthy of this ability. And now the final page has just showed up.
Because he believed hard enough in us. That makes sense.
That's how it works.
You're stuck.
Yep.
There's a lot of power of friendship kind of stuff in this game. Again, hitting all the tropes.
For some reason, this page just stops in the middle of a cave. Mm-hmm. Make that make sense?
I decided it was tired of running away.
It's fine. Totally fine. You gonna drop a...
Yep.
Yeah. Good idea. Okay.
I love Graveruff.
With
Graveruff
the final
is
page,
great.
Now we get an emblem. An artifact? I think it's an artifact.
Yeah, an artifact that we're going to give to the governor.
And we'll take it back to the governor. He'll know what to do with it, surely.
And you see how beefy the governor is, right?
That's a beefy cat, dude.
Well, we're about to meet the first governor.
Oh.
Oh. And he is
The
extremely
beefiest.
beefy. He's like Arby's.
Ooh.
He has the beef. I guess Arby's is the meat. You know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
There's beef. There's lots of beef. It's what's for dinner.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good talk.
So one of the things that we find out, I think it's spelled out in the dialogue here. The first governor, who has been gone for a long, long time, knows Kit Kat. So that's kind of the first in-game hint you get that the Kit Kat might be immortal, or at least a whole lot older than she appears.
That's actually what led the devs to talk about it, because someone pointed that out in a forum post and was like, so what's up with that? And they were like, yeah, dude, look, we might explore it more later, but basically she's immortal.
Yeah,
okay?
we might just have to wait until Cat Quest 3, which is coming, so we are told. There's actually a stinger for it in the credits of this game, which is very exciting. So this is another one of those big stone enemies that
Beefed.
is hard to do damage to if you're using a physical weapon.
There you go.
So lots and lots of magic, and you know,
Well, and
try
it
not
also
to
just
die.
has like moments of.
You coming?
No, I was hoping that would level me up because I'm
Oh
almost
yeah,
dead.
we could use a level.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty low.
Okay, so we'll just be careful.
Yeah.
This one's usually not as bad as the last one.
Yeah, this fight's
so-
actually usually a little bit easier because the first governor is susceptible to physical attacks.
Well, I mean, it's just he's susceptible the whole time. The other guy is, like, he's susceptible to physical attacks sometimes. But sometimes he's invulnerable, so you just kind of have to wait it out. Alrighty, he believes in us now.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta talk to him first. There we go.
His,
then we talk to
his
this weird
mustache believes in us.
Fabergé egg-looking thing.
It gives us water walking.
It does give us water
The
walking.
royal art of water walking.
And now, we walk on water, baby!
Oh.
Can you scroll us?
Alrighty, I am going to switch my weapon to this infinite weight dumbbell.
Oh, did you want to do it now? Okay.
I don't know. When else do you want me to do it? When you switch yours?
Yeah.
Whatever. Back to cat face. And cat face outlook. Back to the...
I think we're going here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, no, I always go the wrong direction there.
And into...
Because I want to follow the quest
this
marker.
horrifying cave.
Okay, yeah. Did you ever see Monty Python and the Holy Grail? This thing is the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Grab it. Nice.
Very, very innocent looking. It is a level 200 enemy. If it touches you, you die.
It is awful.
It's really scary.
But we grab-roughed it down. We opened up those. It didn't get us the really good equipment that guy is protecting, but it got us good enough equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to equip that.
This way? Oh, I'm stuck on a rock.
Are you going to equip it?
Yeah, I will when we get there.
Okay. And now we can walk across water and come get the final piece of shard.
Do you want to switch to
oh, yes,
better
I
armor?
absolutely do.
Okay, and
I should
Ranger
put this
cap?
on.
Yeah, why not? Keep you fast. All right, this
Yellow.
This might be, aside from the final boss fights, of which there are 3, this might be the hardest fight in the game. This dude does not mess around.
Mm-hmm.
He is vulnerable to fire, which I have equipped. So I'm going to try and use as much of that as I can, which does mean probably no Gravarufs.
We're beefed, though.
Yeah. But right now, the stuff I... Oh, I'm down already.
Already?
Yeah, the stuff I equipped, very, very strong. Very strong attack, very strong magic. Literally no defense. It has a defensive score of 0.
I'm not going to make it.
Can you try and get me up?
I have been trying. It's not working.
Oh, okay. It has a defensive score of 0. So I am the glass cannoniest of glass cannons.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try that again. I can dish it out, but I cannot take it.
So sometimes this fight goes fine, and sometimes it goes not fine, and I don't...
Yeah, it's strange. It seems like it either goes really badly, like that last one did, or it takes 30 seconds.
See, like, now he's already dead.
Already dead. Yep.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know. It's very silly.
I'm not going to ask any questions, though. You want to get all that? No.
Yes, absolutely, I do. You gotta get the shard, babe.
I was waiting for you to get the stuff.
But then we have to go this way anyway. Okay, and we're out. Okay, now we have all of the shards, so we're gonna go find our blacksmith friends. Here they are. We're all here. There's no turning back. Let's make this giant sword. Where are we now? Why are we back in the zero
This isn't
dimension?
where we're supposed to be.
Alias. Hello, my old friend.
Okay, I hope you're ready for a plot twist. You're not ready for this plot twist. In true RPG fashion, big ol' plot twist
They've
coming up.
stolen our shards. And Alias says, remove your helmet so we may speak freely.
Dun dun dun! Surprise, fools, were you? So...
And Kiri's all, oh no.
Someone explained to me how Kiri didn't think that this was going to come out. Like, how did you expect to keep this under wraps, Kiri?
Turns out Kiri didn't like the way that we turned out in this timeline, and so he went to a different timeline and kidnapped
stole
us.
Mm-hmm. And wiped
said,
our memories.
Yeah, and just made us, take care of these dudes. So that's cool. Now we're mad at Kiri.
Yep. If you don't like the kings you got, just, get different versions of them, I guess.
Yeah, we're still mad at Kiri, and we're stuck in the zero dimension. It's super cool. Evil Kiri's being mean to our friend Kiri, though, so turns out maybe we two still like Kiri.
Kiri apologizes.
Will we forgive him?
Forgive him? Well, forgiveness is divine.
Okay, let's go save Hato and Kit now.
Because who are also being bullied.
By their evil selves.
And then we gotta find a way out of the zero dimension. Because Alias's whole thing is... He thinks that we're trapped here. He's so clever. Now no one can stop his evil plot. Spoiler, we stop his evil plot.
What? That doesn't sound like how video games go.
This fight, very much like the Kit Kat and Hato Doggo fights previously, except they're much higher level, and we're fighting them together. Ah, the tornado.
All right, I have defense again.
Yeah, have you beefed us?
Yes.
Ah, come on! Get me away from that.
Cool.
Cool.
They're down. And because we're all such good friends...
Yeah, remember, Hato Doggo, Kit Kat, they had a falling out a long time ago. How long ago? Who knows? They're immortal. But at some point after forging the King's Blade. But now they're friends again.
And through the power of friendship, a door appears. It turns out that sometimes magic is love.
Thanks, Huey Lewis in the news. He wrote The Power of Love.
I was thinking, I just saw a Brennan Lee Mulligan quote earlier today, where Brennan's like, you thought the most powerful magic was friendship? The most powerful magic is chronomancy, dude!
I love Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Anyway, so we've escaped, but we still don't have our royal arts.
Yes, Alias took all of our royal arts from us, so now we have to get all of them back. Another RPG trope where you spend a lot of time beefing yourself up, only to lose it all and have to get all of it back. We'll do it after this.
Oh, yeah. Reminder, our royal arts, that was how we could walk across the water.
This is maybe the only time where after a boss fight, a quest does not end. So we're going to take that opportunity to heal up. Because we do have to do these 3 caves, and they are not...
That's you.
They are not the easiest things in the world. Get them down here.
Well, I was trying not to die.
Okay.
Okay, we have shown great valor. Now we have the key for the next little weird cave.
Cool.
Valor, mercy, and...
I'm gonna beat up these dudes without using magic, because I want to use this opportunity to get my mana back. So now we do Cave Mercy. This is the easiest of the 3
this is
because...
Kind of funny. You ready?
Oh, you did not die.
Rude.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't kill him. He has to...
Well, he can. Yeah, we can kill him. It's just not easy.
It's way easier, yeah.
I'm pretty low on health, too.
Do you want to save before the next one? So you have to roll through...
Yeah, I do. Yeah, let's do it.
It doesn't cost that much extra to just come over here and heal
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, there's some mandatory spike rolling over in this next one, and I don't really want to...
Yeah, it's rough.
I don't really want to die.
Plus, we really need you to have full MP for this.
Oh. Are those 3 gonna be far enough out of the way?
Do you have enough for a second one?
Nope.
No.
But I can get enough for a second one.
Get yo.
Come on. All 3 of you get down there. Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
Now watch out for the spike
Now
trap.
we have the key to Felingard's tomb, is what that just gave us. Oh my gosh, I got out of there without getting hurt.
Good.
Wild. So Felingard's tomb is this pretty little green thing up here.
It is so annoying to me that we have to go around that lake. Because if we had water walking still, we'd just go straight through the lake. How dare you make me take 6 extra steps.
We're gonna come talk to this statue with this little tiny cute cat face.
Tiny little cute cat. It's so
It's so cute.
And
now we can water walk again.
But wait for the ominous shift in music coming up. What does that mean?
Who knows? But
Well,
it's
especially because I skipped the dialogue that pops up on screen.
We're gonna walk all the way across the ocean. It's fine. Turns out this is the fastest way to get there.
What I would give for a King's Marker. Hi, Kiri, we're back.
We're back!
Did you miss us?
Okay, so we're gonna talk to them in here. Lioner's being a jerk again. So we're gonna go deal with that. Kiri's gonna go spy on them, basically, to see kind of what they're up to. So we're gonna come with him and just kind of watch. I'm gonna drink some water.
Excuse me.
Basically, Lioner's gonna say, hey, all our stuff is ready to invade, right? Cool.
And again, they think we're out of the picture right now. So they are preparing for their assault on the other us.
On their counterpart.
And now we're going back to Dogtenant.
And the dog patrol.
To spy on Wolfen. Basically doing the exact same thing, but in a different place.
There we go. Wolfen goes, whatever, let him come. Whatever. He doesn't scare me.
It's all good, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sure is exactly how he said it.
Pretty much.
He seems like a baby kind of guy. With his super creepy wolf mask. Now we're gonna go talk to Hato.
Are we switching?
Oh, look out! The coolest enemy in the entire game, Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
It's just a great name. It's a great name. We have fought Cthulhu in a casual file. It was kind of fun. It was very difficult.
Kiri. No. Okay, so now we have to find the dog version of the temple that we just went through. And Hato's gonna kind of... Oh, did we not actually...
I think I did that early.
Okay.
I'll go back and do it again.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Hato knows where it is. Hato's gonna tell us how to get there.
Yeah, I just leveled up my fire staff, but I was supposed to do it a little bit later than I did. I will need to do it again because we're gonna have a little bit more gold here in a little while. And I do want to get another couple levels out of my fire staff if I can. They're so fast. There we go. Alright, so we're trying to get to Lupus's tomb, but if we had actually walked all the way to Lupus's tomb, we would have found that we can't get into it from the front entrance. So instead, we're going to use this weird little hidden secret entrance. And now we can get in.
Ta-da!
No problemo. So this is like Felingard's tomb. Felingard?
Feline guard.
Yeah. It's the exact same thing, but instead of a little cute cat statue, it has a little cute dog statue. And now we have all of our royal arts back.
It literally just said we're in the end game.
We're in the end game now. Which is accurate. We are pretty close to the end game now.
All right. The power. Oh. Okay. Back to Hato.
Yeah, now I do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and level up my fire staff a little bit more. But first we have to talk to Kiri.
Yep. Kit and Hato are inside. All that's left is dealing with bad kings. But they have a plan. I'm pretty sure he just said looking to upgrade your hot dog. I really do think that's what he just said. Meowkay. Okay, Lionel hates magic. And then we'll surprise Wolfen.
Huh?
It really is the final battle, your majesties. Your meowjesties.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
So about the only stuff that's left are the 3 boss fights. And it's actually like 3 separate rounds of boss fights is what it really is.
So back to the cat people, and we're gonna switch weapons before we actually go.
And it's this one. There you go.
Cat face outlook. Forest cave. Man, I hope chat is just full of puns. We're gonna go zero dimension.
We can ignore these enemies right here.
Yep, we can ignore these dudes. We need to go this way.
I'm gonna try not to use any mana here. There we go. Cool. And I want. Wait, where am I? Where's my cursor?
You want fire,
there
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I had that the right way around.
All right. So now we get to fight Lionel. Lionel is vulnerable to magic, which is why we just switched our weapons to these staffs, fire staff and lightning staff. Basically, the strategy here, and it's a good strategy, is trap these 3 in a Graveruff circle and snipe them with magic.
He just said, you know, you don't have the King's Blade, how can you hurt me? Because remember earlier we couldn't really hurt him. And Kiri said, we have something better. The power of friendship!
Also very powerful magical staff.
Also,
but yes,
yeah.
friendship too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it works, didn't you know?
Now, you could do this a little bit faster by getting in really close and using your equipped magic spells. But that's also pretty risky because Lionel has a very large attack radius. So if you get too close and then don't dive out of the way when he's attacking, it's game over.
Yeah, it's not super fun. Do not recommend.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay, cool. And so that's round 1. Now we get round 2. But it's just Lionel. We don't have to fight his minions.
You know, Kiri just said 2 paws are better than 1, but wouldn't 8 paws be better than 4?
I mean, we're bipedal, so maybe we say our paws are... I don't know.
Don't bring logic into the cute cat game. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Ray just managed to get swiped by Lionel. You'll see Ray is now very low on health.
Yeah.
And Ray has very high defense. Had I gotten caught by that, I would have been down.
Yeah, and using a staff means you have half as much health.
Got it.
So you have to be extra careful when you're using a staff instead of
Yeah,
a
remember,
melee.
glass cannon armor equipped, so I have low health and literally no defense.
Yeah.
Do you want to collect that?
Yeah. Kiri's kind of sad, because I think Kiri was friends with the original us.
I mean, I imagine, considering how moral our two characters are, I imagine that Lionel and Wolfen, if that is their
started
real
out
names,
similarly.
probably started out similarly, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, right?
Okay, we're gonna switch back to melee weapons.
Yep. I'm gonna take the katana. Ray is gonna take the
Infinite
weight dumbbell.
Fabulous.
It's so good. And back to
Cat face outlook.
Yep.
And back to dog pittle. On the dog tenant.
It's not even. It has a name. The dog patrol has a name.
Okay, but if one of them is the cat patrol, then why isn't the other one the dog patrol?
Because dog patrol is a terrible
Okay,
name.
but I'm sorry, you can't name one of them that and
heal
not
up.
the other one. You know? It's just not right.
Yeah.
It's equality.
So that's another instance. I think I erroneously said earlier. That we had already done the only instance of a boss fight not being the end of a quest. This also is not considered the end of a quest. So we healed up
This screen
before going
sucks.
through there. Yeah, this is tough because you take damage going through here. Got me.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one for the team. There.
Thank you.
You do not get healed before you go into this fight.
Yeah, it's rude.
So you want to get through there quickly, obviously, because it's a speed run, but also without taking tons of damage. So I got hit twice. I can live with that.
Okay, I beefed.
There you go.
We have to fight him 3 times in a row here.
Yeah, the Lionel fight was 2 rounds. The Wolfen fight is 3. Fortunately, the second round is like basically a freebie because there's lion or Wolfen clones, and you have to attack the correct one. We know which one is the correct one, so it goes pretty quickly. He's not very strong.
So basically, he just said, "Hey, how are you so good?" Kiri said, "Because we have each other." He said, "Well, I have my canine," and then he told his canine
I
to
went
hurt
down.
us.
Interesting.
The canine did not hurt us because, as Kiri says, loyalty bred from fear is not loyalty. He says, "That's okay. I have me."
I mean, yeah, but you're kind of a jerk. Oh no! I got you. That was silly of me. I got him stuck right on top of his spike trap. That's frustrating.
Yeah,
This third round is hard because he lays down a spike trap, and because you really have to melee him, it's annoying because he's standing on top of a spike trap half the time.
Whew,
there we go.
Cool. We did it.
It's just frustrating.
Maybe cats and dogs aren't so different after all. Okay, so there's Alius. He's kind of mad at us for getting rid of his pets. But also, he's kind of not.
Yeah, Alias
actually
doesn't
mad
really
about
care who won
Yeah.
because he still has a little set of pets.
It's just us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of Lionel and Wolfen. Difference being, we don't like Alias.
But Alias doesn't care if we like him or not.
we gonna go beat him up.
So we're gonna go jump into a black hole in the middle of the ocean.
As you do.
As you do.
In true RPG fashion.
Together we can do anything!
Including attacking and dethroning God.
Maybe, sort of. We still don't have the King's Blade, by the way. Remember how much time we spent working on
getting the King's Blade?
Blade?
Still don't have it.
And we just don't have it.
But we will. Sorry, were you keeping that secret?
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so we don't care about these hands, so I am going to try and bait them and grabber up them so that I can spend all of my time and energy just wailing on this giant eyeball. Why is it always a giant eyeball? Doesn't it seem like it is?
What a great question.
Get me out of here.
He's almost down.
Good. Because so am I.
Yeah. There was that round.
And you take it.
Okay. Take what?
So here's all of our friends. Our reinforcements are here. Again, with the power of friendship.
The power of friendship, all of this love. We caused the King's Blade to emerge from the ether, fully forged.
And this sword's real good. It's real good. And it's gonna make this Alius fight real short.
Yeah.
That's the final boss fight.
It's great. So good.
He went down like a sack of potatoes.
We did it? The secret ingredient was our togetherness.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's not time yet, but anything that can kill us should be gone. Short of us, rolling over 1,000 cactuses in a row or something.
Although, I do feel it necessary to point out Alius reappeared just now.
That's true.
Alius is not dead.
I'm
really sorry to tell you all.
All right, now we want this. Hey.
Oh, we do want this King's Marker, don't we? Sorry. I got distracted.
Yes, you did. I could get in for a second. All right, and now we're just gonna go right back to where we started. This time we can water walk.
We can water walk now. How cool is that?
And basically what's happening is Kiri is sending us back to our own timeline. It's gonna wipe our memories so we do not remember any of this, which is sad. And our friends are here to say goodbye.
Yeah, if anyone can tell me what the pun is supposed to be with Mument Shores, that'd be great.
Time will come up as soon as the picture appears.
Which is here. Yeah. Look at the little group photo. The cute babies.
Now we'll keep rolling for a few minutes because there's an incentive that we like to do as an add-on for marathon events. A little post. Cat Quest 3.
I want it. I want it so bad.
My understanding is it is in development.
I want it today.
Cat Quest 2 came out in 2019. The original came out in 2020. So we're going to go ahead and just continue. I love it when games give you this option where you can continue post credits and just keep exploring this world that you've spent so much time in, or, an hour and 1 minute in, depending. And we are going to go all the way to the east. Ray's going to beat me there. So many stars. We are on our way. Gosh, you're fast. We are on our way to Founders Island 2, where we are going to meet the Cat Quest developers.
I'm going to wait for you for a second.
Yes, please.
I really want to show off the sound of the King's Blade before I take it off.
Oh, that's true. It does have a good sound. Here we go. Founders Island 2.
You ready? You ready?
Mm-hmm. It's got a good thonk. It's got a real good thonk.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
So
all right, so these 4 cats are the developers. Hence the term Founders Island 2. 2 because there is also a Founders Island in the first Cat Quest game. But we already attacked and dethroned God. But in the world of video games, what's a god to a dev? So let's do that. So we're going to meet them. That's Gentle Bro Desmond. Gentle Bros is the development studio, and they're named after the 4 people on the development team. So we're dubious of this claim.
Allow me to prove it to you. I shall create for you the easiest quest you'll ever see, but it's level 999, which
Reminder, the dungeon we went to at the beginning, where we got the super overpowered armor at the beginning, that was level 99. We're approximately level 70 right now. Hey, quest complete. Cool.
No, it's easy peasy.
Let's do another one.
Did our displayer of power impress you? No.
Not really.
You shall know what we can really do.
Accepting the quest will delete all of your save data. For speedrunners, we don't need saves.
It's true. Although, tell me you didn't hesitate.
The first time I did this, I was a little bit nervous. I hesitated this much.
And the black screen, you know, it lasts half a second.
It lasts just a
than
little
you
bit
think
too
it's
long.
Going to. Yeah. Did not enjoy.
I do enjoy the meta-ness of it.
This one's going to prove that he's a developer by being in charge of all the music.
Oh, you gonna get it now. Full control over the music. NPCs appear out of nowhere. Hi, Kiri!
Where am I?
Oh, and he disappeared. Bye, Kiri! Are you impressed now?
No.
Not particularly, no.
We're not easily impressed.
No, we're not.
Okay, before we talk to him, no, I guess we can do it after.
Yeah, I'll do it after.
You've seen what we can do, but you're still unimpressed. You dare take this last quest we offer you? Look,
Yeah,
all
we
the
do.
other ones have been so easy.
This is it!
They've all said 999, and they have done,
Uh-oh.
like, so simple.
Another portal in the middle of the ocean.
Don't like
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch our equipment up because this one is actually combat. This is basically the exact same strat we used for the Lioner fight. Graviruff and then Snipe. There are 4 enemies here. Oh! Just avoid the gray energy balls.
Yeah, I already got hit by the gray energy balls.
There's 4 enemies here, and they are level 99 each. As long as you can keep them in these Graviruff portals, it's a fairly straightforward fight. You just have to avoid the gray energy balls.
Yeah, the gray energy balls are rough. Rough.
But it does take a while. Again, it's nice because as I am attacking these enemies, I am refilling my mana. So by the time the Graviruff portal disappears, oh, it got me. By the time the Graviruff portal disappears, I have enough mana to do another one. Oh, that might be a little too far away. No, we're good.
Getting close.
There's one. There's 2. Oh, one of them is still pretty.
One of them is hefty.
Hefty. All right, we're close.
Nice.
We're close.
We
leveled up.
Refill.
Sweet.
Got that health refill.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Hello, BB.
He's trying to run. He knows he's in for it.
Beef.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
GG, fam.
So he said he would give us something cool for that.
The
We got
hidden
a
key.
hidden key that works on this little cave that will give us a golden key, and then you can get all the golden chests in the world.
Yeah, there are a bunch of golden chests, just like this one, strewn all over the map. And if you go to that cave, you get the golden key, and you can open all of them, and they all have really good stuff inside. We're not going to do that for you. What I will do, though, is show you the swag they gave us. There's a little tuxedo.
It's pretty fab. It's pretty fab.
And it's really powerful armor, actually. If we did go get the golden key and open this golden chest, there's a monocle inside.
Which is great.
And you look like such a fancy little gentleman. Just picture me with a monocle. He's so cute. He's so cute.
It's wonderful.
Anyway, that was Cat Quest 2. And that was attacking and dethroning the devs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you later. Bye!